So they asked the other 5 friends. They said something like, "Hey, sister friend," or as some of my younger family members would say, "Hey, bro, could you share some of your oil with me?" Friend said, "I don't think so. You get your own oil. I don't have enough for me and for you. You did not prepare. You better go and find yourself some oil." Takes off in the middle of the night to go search for the extra oil. And while they were away, the groom arrives. The bridegroom arrives, and those who were prepared went inside. Groom closes the door. The 5 who went away, they come back with their oil. They come back and they go knocking at the door and saying, "We're here, let us in." The groom said, "I don't think so. Who are you? I don't know you." The overarching message here is one of vigilance, is one of readiness, and spiritual preparation for the future coming of Christ. To help us understand it better, imagine that you are at a surprise party, and you know that the guest of honor is on their way, but you have no clue of when exactly they're going to arrive. And that's the scene that Jesus is telling in this parable of the 10 bridesmaids. You've got 10 friends with lamps eagerly waiting for the arrival of the bridegroom. But here's the twist. 5 of them brought extra batteries for their lamps. The other 5, well, they didn't plan accordingly. The message here is don't try to navigate the journey of life without spiritual preparedness. Because if you think about it like this, you don't know when your unexpected moment will happen. The unexpected twist, a life-changing opportunity, or a challenging situation. The question here for you and for me, are we spiritually packed and ready? Are we going to scramble at the last minute? Are you ready if you were to break down in the middle of nowhere to handle the situation? Because the truth is, if you wait for that emergency or for that unexpected moment to take place and then try to get ready, it may be too late. It will be too late to try to prepare for it at that moment. The parable here calls and challenges us to take charge of our spiritual GPS, making sure that we're on the right route and equipped for whatever comes our way. It's about personal responsibility. The story this morning challenges all of us to be the ones with the extra oil, to be the ones with the extra battery on hand, to be the one with the snacks, to be the one with a roadmap, to be the one with a plan, and not to show up late. Good news for those of us who are many times not like the wise bridesmaid, but are more like the foolish ones who show up unprepared. There is good news for you and for me, even if we're not ready, even if we come unprepared. Be present at the moment when it matters the most. Be present at the moment when you can be counted, because there is nothing more important than being present for the moment. The issue here in our text, you see, wasn't about that the 5 foolish bridesmaids ran out of oil. The issue was that they left thinking that the oil could save them, and not realizing the oil or the light that they were seeking was not going to be the thing that saved them, but rather their foolishness was in leaving the moment and missing the opportunity when Christ arrived. You are here today, and if you're thinking that your life needs to be perfect, that there's nothing that you and I can do to prepare ourselves for the coming of Christ that can save us. We cannot save ourselves. Only Christ can do that. The mistake here of the 5 foolish bridesmaids is that they went seeking for something to save themselves, thinking that the oil, that the light was going to let them inside to the banquet. The opportunity they missed was Christ that was coming. They missed the opportunity to be present in the moment when Christ arrived. Show up if you're ready. Show up anyways if you're not ready. Be present for the moment. Be prepared is what the passage is challenging us to do. But even if you're not ready, even if you didn't fully prepare, be present anyway. Because what matters the most is that you being present when Christ arrives. Is you and I being present for the moment and being counted and not allowing the door to close on us.